Good morning, guys. It is 20 after 11, and I'm actually vlogging in the morning this time so I can say good morning. But Sheena's here. We put her in a new collar because the other one was too small for her. So she's growing up, my little baby. But, she's just been playing this morning and being herself. And last night she was really, really hyper. Like, she was running back and forth. Like, back and forth, back and forth. And she was barking and growling and jumping, and she was really quite crazy last night. So, I don't know why, but she was. But, yeah, my mom just left for work about 20 minutes ago. And so it's just me and Sheena here until Brandon comes home from school. I actually need to get the dishes done, and Sheena's barking at me. What? What? Sometime this week we're actually taking her to get her second round of shots because she is due for them. And we're also going to get her nails cut because her nails are really, really sharp. So I think someday this week. My mom's off Thursday, so I don't know if we're going to go then or if it's going to be over the weekend because my mom's off over the weekend too. But, yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, but she weighs 15.5 pounds now, which is just crazy because she was like 5.6 whenever we got her. So it's just crazy to me that she weighs that much already. Let's see, Thursday I'm also going to finally pick up Dakota's Valentine's Day present. I said I was going to pick it up. I don't remember what day, but I didn't, so Thursday I'm going to. And I actually have an idea of what I'm going to get him. And then I also have a list of stuff that I need to buy for myself because I am needing some stuff. So I'm going to buy that, and what else? I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, I need to pay for my phlebotomy renewal, and then I work this weekend again, so yeah, it's just crazy time right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on Sheena because she's probably getting into something she shouldn't. She's actually looking for my mom and whimpering because my mom was off yesterday and she was here. And then when my mom leaves for work at like in the morning or in the afternoon, she'll sit in there and stare into the kitchen to see if my mom's gonna come back. And it's really kind of sad, but she usually gets over it pretty quick. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I think I don't know if I'm gonna vlog anymore later. I might, but I am just gonna hang out with Sheena today. I need to do the dishes and I need to do some laundry, and that's pretty much it. I also need to get something to eat because I'm kind of hungry. So I don't know what I'm gonna get though. I don't know what we have. I guess I'll have to figure something out. But that's what's going on. Sheena's here, and yeah. So I'll see you guys later, maybe, hopefully. Bye, guys. Hey guys, it is it's going on 1 o'clock, and I just did the dishes, so I thought that I'd vlog. Sheena's sleeping. But I, wanted to talk about something with you guys. I just watched the vlog for today, the one that went up today, and, in a previous video, there was a comment saying that Dakota needed to be nicer to his mom, that she seems like a nice person and she doesn't deserve the way that he talks about her. And in the video that went up today, he was telling you guys about how she always has to have a boyfriend. So before another comment is said about how he needs to be nice to his mom, everything that Dakota says is true. There's been a lot of conflict between not only Dakota and her, but her and I also, because of this topic. Like like Dakota said yesterday, she makes very, very, very poor life choices. And then when something doesn't work out, she never takes the blame for anything. She blames somebody else. Um, Cindy moves entirely too fast when it comes to relationships. Um, for instance, this guy that she is talking to or going to stay with or dating or whatever you want to call it, um, she's moving in with him at the end of this month, and she hasn't even known him for a month. Um, and, I mean, you guys can say what you want to say, but like Dakota said in the video that he explained that comment, um, you guys don't see everything that goes on in our lives. You only see what we choose to put out there. So there's what you guys see, and then there's what you guys don't see but happens and we don't talk about. We try to keep things like this, between us. We try not to put it out there. But when something like this happens and then we get comments saying, well, you guys need to be nicer to this person, you guys don't know the full story. And I'm not trying to sound mean, because I know that you guys are commenting on what we show and what we put out there, which is completely fine because that's what you're supposed to do. But, I'm just trying to say that there's a lot of things that you guys don't see in our videos. And like I said, there's a lot of hostility between not only Dakota and his mom, but his mom and I. There's a lot of things that have been said. There's a lot of things that have been done. There's a lot of things that we just don't talk about or don't show. So when it comes down to it, the things that we say about it in the vlog is true, but you guys just don't see it because we don't vlog that part of what's going on. Like, Dakota said that they got into an argument. Well, obviously you guys didn't see the argument, but he was talking about it, so it's very easy to say, oh, well, Dakota is just exaggerating things or stuff like that. But what you guys don't see is, the actual argument or what is said or, the things that happen. So I just thought that I'd clarify, because I know that there was a comment saying that we need to be nicer to Dakota's mom. And he was talking about how, she was in a hurry to get to her boyfriends. And if you guys watch the video, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But, I just wanted to clarify because, like I said, there's a lot of things that you guys don't see. And there's a lot of things that Cindy does that we don't talk about, but it's very aggravating. And I mean, if we really wanted to get into detail, we could do that, but it would take us a very long time to make a video about it, so we just don't. Some things we have to keep between us and not put out there. But there have been a lot of issues with Dakota and his mom. Even before I was in the picture, Dakota and his mom, there's been a lot of things happen. And then after Dakota and I got together, there's been a lot of things happen, not only between them, but between me and Cindy. We don't get along that great. We probably never will. But there for a while we were trying to make it work, and then now she's doing her own little thing. It seems like when she has a boyfriend is when she doesn't care about anybody else but that boyfriend. And, it's just a cycle. It happens over and over again, So we kind of just get used to it, and we don't really try to make a relationship or try to make it better, because there's really no point. Because as soon as she gets a boyfriend, it's like she forgets all about that relationship that she's trying to build with her family, and she goes all about this guy and just forgets about everybody else. So I just wanted to make this clip. I don't know if Dakota will actually put this in, or if he might trim it down a little bit or what, but I thought that I'd make it and explain to you guys why Dakota talks about her the way he does. And because it's not all good when it comes to that. you guys only see the good things and we don't really talk about it. But like I said, I don't know if this will make it in, but I thought I'd let you guys know. I will talk to you guys later.
What can I say? I'd say she clarified pretty well on the whole situation. She's right. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the camera that you guys don't see. And, there's nothing wrong with that. We're not going to film every situation of our life. But I'm going to go back to that video where I talked about that comment. I know what the guy, I can't even remember his name now. I completely know what he was getting at and everything, and I understand. To him, yeah, I probably should be a little bit nicer to my mom. But to me, my mom has a way of getting on my nerves like you wouldn't even know. I don't know. I don't agree with any of this. I don't agree with the majority of. Sorry. I don't agree with the majority of decisions that she makes, and she could do a lot better. And she was for a while, or so I thought, and then she kind of just stopped trying at all. So, I mean, me and my mom, we haven't seen eye to eye for a long time, and I'm not sure if we ever will again. I'll tell you the reason why we don't see eye to eye. I was in middle school. I think I was in 8th grade, I believe. And my mom decided that she wanted to move to Pennsylvania just for a guy that she was seeing. She moved up there. I was going to go with her. I was completely fine with going with her. And then I changed my mind. I didn't like the idea of running away from my friends and family like that. I didn't like the idea that I don't want to just leave my friends and family. Not too long after she moved up there, she broke up with this guy. Keep in mind, I still went up there like every other weekend. Because I ended up actually staying with my grandparents, my nan and my pap, while she was up there. And none of her relationships ever lasted. The only relationship she had that would have lasted, she cheated on him. And he must have known about it because he told her, I think he was drunk, he said, if you ever cheat on me, I'll shoot you. And she broke up with him, so obviously she was cheating on him. I don't mean for it to sound like I'm just ragging on my mom for no reason. If there are comments like that, I mean, surely there's got to be other people thinking like, oh, why are you so mean to your mom? Why do you guys have so many problems? It's because she moved to Pennsylvania. I didn't want to just run away from my friends and family like she wanted to. I stayed down here, she stayed up there. I went up there every other weekend. And almost every single time it was another boyfriend. I was never her first priority. And the reason we don't get along now, even though she's moved back since, the reason we don't get along now is because my little brother, Brantley, that kid loves her so much, and to me it seems like he's not her first priority either. So our priorities are just in the wrong areas. I hope that provides a little bit of clarification. See you guys.